Today I'm going to bring you a book haul. I have bought quite a few books in the last 2 weeks. I went on a book buying ban for like a month and I was good for that month. I didn't buy anything and then I was done with finals and thesising, and apparently the way to treat myself was to buy a whole lot of books. And I mean a whole lot. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to do 2 videos because I have a lot of books. So at least for this video, I'm going to do most of the books I bought at like a secondhand shop. I didn't actually end up spending a lot of money on these. And then for the next video, I'll do the books I actually bought at work. Let's get to the books. The first book is Pendragon. Who would have thunk? I still haven't read like I read the first 2, and then I have 3, 4, and 5, and now I have 6. So, I mean, by the time I actually get to this, I will probably have actually bought the whole series, and because it's slowly collecting, but I really like this series, so I'm definitely going to continue it. Next one is Catch-22 by Joseph Heller, and I've heard really good things about this, and I have been considering reading some more like classics, and this one seemed to be something that would be up my alley, so I'm really excited to read this one. Along the same line of classics, I also bought Voltaire's Candide? I don't know how to pronounce that. It's probably Italian or something. But yeah, it seemed interesting. The cover is very weird. I don't know if you can see that, but I don't know. I thought it'd be interesting. Something like classic. Next book I actually did not buy. I was sent this, I won a Goodreads giveaway, and it's The Infinite Resource, The Power of Ideas on a Finite Planet by Ramez Nam. And it seemed interesting. It's non-fiction. It has to do a lot with like natural resources and what we can do to be sustainable, and I thought it would be interesting to read. Another like kind of classic I thought I'd pick up is Big Fish by Daniel Wallace. I've actually never seen the movie, but I've always heard good things about it. I think Ewan McGregor's in it, and apparently it's kind of sad, and it sounded really interesting, and so yeah. Next, I have Harkin by Caleb Nation, which I'm so excited about. I read half of the book when I bought an ebook form, and he signed it. His signature is somewhere. See? Signature. He signed it, and my name is in the back because I was one of the, 3,000 people who signed up to have their name acknowledged in the acknowledgements, and that's really cool. So now I have a physical copy. I am so excited to read the rest of it because I've heard really good things, and what I've read of it, I love. So yeah, Harkin Caleb Nation, fellow YouTuber. If you haven't heard of him, he's pretty awesome. And while I was at the secondhand bookstore, I found one of his early ones, the Bran Henbrick series, the Barfield Curse, and I figured I would pick this up too. I think this is more of a middle grade book, but it seemed interesting enough, and I love Caleb Nation enough that I would try it out. And next, I have a little bit different from what I usually read. I think it's a little bit more of a romance, but it also has some fantasy elements from what I've heard. I don't exactly know. Just the person I was with at the time said it was really good, so I figure, why not? It's a Great and Terrible Beauty by, what's her name? Libba Bray. There's a sticker on top of the name. But I also really love the cover, like the period dress, and it's kind of mysterious, and I love period books, so I'm excited. I'm excited for all these books. Why do I keep even saying that? The next one I have is another one that I was sent. It is Tankborn by Karen Sandler. I won in a Goodreads contest like the Infinite Resource one, and from what I understand, it's about a dystopian world about these genetically engineered humans or humanoid people that are treated like slaves, and I think they are trying to pretty much gain agency and stop being slaves. from what I understand. I don't know exactly, but I know that the second one just came out, so I'm interested in reading this and maybe even continuing the series. So yeah, Tankborn. One of the last ones for this book haul is For the Win by Cory Doctorow. I heart Cory Doctorow. I made a review of his book Little Brother, and I also want to read Homeland, which is the sequel to Little Brother. But I thought I would pick up this another one, and I've heard good things. And it's kind of along the same lines where like hacktivism and like cyber type story with internet stuff. And I think it has more to do with like a massive multiplayer online game, but still very similar to Little Brother. But I heart his writing, so I cite it. And last but not least, it is Leviathan by Scott Westerfeld. Now, I won't lie and say that 90% of the reason why I picked up this book is because the cover is amazing. It's the older version. The newer version has like a person on it, and I think all the subsequent books have people on them. But I just think this is a gorgeous, gorgeous book, and I have heard really good things about this series. It seems to be all the talk of BookTube lately, and I still have to read his Ugly series, but I really love the cover. But yeah, so that is book haul 1 of, I guess, May, June-ish. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you around for the next part of the book haul, which will be up sometime after this one. Okay, bye!